million? 60 million. What? 60 million? 60 million. Hey, that's good. When he found the ticket. Man, a lot of tickets. I am insane. But Wilson, this is back when you had to actually go in the store and buy a CD. I remember buying CDs back in the day. Hey, them things is not cheap, man. He really invented nah.
Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
On the ready.
53, Mike.
And comes 6-6. Ready.
A run for Tony Pollard, the Memphis product. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. 60 or. Down to lose one. Hey, orbit.
Block now on 1st down. Fighting through pressure, but in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge. Getting into the act on the opening drive here with a sack, and remember, they had 5 last week.
And they saw that on film, and that meant that they had to get together. Offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach, offensive line coach, receivers coach, and say, how do we beat this pressure? Because everyone has to win against the defense and get the ball in the hands of the quarterback very quickly.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lock.
Run.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Fletcher Cox. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
I was pressing square like 15 fucking
times. Derek Barnett. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. Now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Jackson. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. This is the former Nittany Lion, the rookie Miles Sanders. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Now Wentz. They will find Davis. That's complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Here's Wentz to throw. They'll roll him out right. He'll try and run it. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the 1st.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. It's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
You don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's just kind of a jab in the back.
Yeah, not when it doesn't apply. I think that's a stereotype that needs to be broken down for him.
To throw is Wentz. Buying time to his left.
Okay, this motherfucker can move out of the way.
It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
Crazy, bro. Oh, where's my back?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. With Cole Beasley now in Buffalo, you think that might open up some more targets for Michael Gallup. Last year as a rookie, 33 catches for the Dallas Cowboys. From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. He's going to find Gallup here complete. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Throwing his Lock on 3rd down.
Bullshit, bro. Possession catch?
Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. On the return, Jackson. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Put his hands up.
Marquise Goodwin. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are on the board first here tonight. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Yeah, I hear you.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
That's why I'm just waiting for the new Madden to come back.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit,
I got fucking 15 dudes ready to block.
How big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice.
It don't matter.
They're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They look to throw. It's Locke. On the crossing route, complete. That's Lamb. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. What you got? Protein spill. Give me some. Give me some.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Go.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Locke. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. A sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Right there, 54 Mike. Time to go, night.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. Looking left side, and he's got him in. It's Lamb. A big 3rd down pickup of 20
I threw me back up a little bit, and I had to.
Cowboys and Eagles, of course, such a great rivalry. Last year, the Cowboys got the better of the Eagles both times that they met, with Philly coming off their Super Bowl title. But in weeks 10 and 14, it was Dallas beating Philly by a single possession. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Locke finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with touchdown number 8 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Zerline good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Why are you running back?
Great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Hey, Delta.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now this one complete on the slant route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Alshon Jeffrey so dangerous even when a defender's near him.
He's got such a big body, ability to run, positions himself well, excellent control. And you're exactly right. Even if people are draped on him, he often comes up with the catch.
How you're just getting
really symbolizes what people are looking for in receivers in today's NFL.
Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Right back to Sanders on first down. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go. 180! Number 53, Mike 53! Be a long day for you.
Now Wentz.
Bro, he jumped up instead of hitting you. What the fuck?
Eagles. Carson
I didn't even press triangle or nothing, bro.
With his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
All I did was hit stick, and then he jumped up.
And that makes the score 14 to 7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Run for Pollard. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
60 or. Hey, nice 7.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Block now on 1st down. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
90, Wolf. Smooth.
On 1st down, Locke. Dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
That's that toe drag swag, bro.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
No, that's not bullshit. That catch happens this Madden. That fucking hit stick jumping up bullshit don't.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And Zerline's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about
they don't fucking
tendency breakers, counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jalen Smith gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. After the sack on first down, Wentz, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Yeah, we know we're running the same plays I do.
Wentz going to throw. Goodwin able to haul it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 30 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So that'll back him up 5.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
It's going to be a long day. Hey, Buck. He's crashing.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Rolling to his right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Lock to throw on 2nd down. Forced out to his left.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Box, right. I'm here all day. Watch twist. Bravo. Come. He's coming. We got to go.
3rd and 2, Lock's going to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Check 26, check 26.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
X3, 218, chop. Hey, seam 6, seam 6.
On second down, here's Locke. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. From the gun, it's Locke. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Wentz now on first down. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Wentz trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? He's having to run with a running back or a tight end. In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Locke. Finds his rookie first-rounder. It's Noah Fant. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
Here we go.
General West.
A big spot now for the rookie Locke. Now Pollard. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
There's a big-ass hole right there. Instead, he
you
just wants
said
to...
coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because
holding
him down was...
And he fires
That's a
one
terrible
that's
fucking
intercepted.
throw. Holy
Picked off by Will Parks. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make.
Sprinting, dude.
He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
GG, bro.
That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Recon, 132 fighter. Forward, Tokyo.
Throwing his Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. This will be stopped about 2 yards.
Does the same play every other fucking play, and I can't stop it, bro.
2nd and 2.
Something that shouldn't really happen anyway.
This is kind of the key here. Grind out some
better
yardage,
using that, and I
work on
can't
that
fucking do
clock,
shit
see if you
about
can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the...
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Not doing Vegas. GG.
Marquise Goodwin with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Receivers dropping balls. Motherfuckers not sprinting. Line's not blocking. Defensive line won't shed block.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. To throw again on 2nd down. Duke Riley gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 25 yards that time.
Crazy. No, that's the only
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make
I
sure
love
they have
that
a chance
play, man,
to win
but
this ball game.
God.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
Avonte Maddox. No sir.
Intended
I
that
hate
time
this
for
game
Cooper.
so much.
Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether...
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at about the 31. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Well, they were obviously backed up, had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it, and...
Yeah, exactly. If this were hindsight as 2020 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
Do that, man.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lock. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Drew Lock, his 19th touchdown now on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. I'm pretty sure that was a passing play, but he took off pretty quickly and ran with it.
Love his decisiveness on it because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But when that hole opened, he just said, forget it, let's go. And boy, did that work out well.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This is fielded at the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't.
Why is he running over, bro? This thing is dumbing out, bro.
Because
it's
a
really
one-play
pissing me
drive
off.
where you throw an interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you have a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. From the gun, it's Wentz. And this is caught by Jackson. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Wentz. Eluding the pressure.
Rush him.
He's going to take off with it. And out of bounds right
I'm
around
over
the
pressing
20.
R3.
They'll
Nobody's
wind up
coming
getting
down.
9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Wentz to throw. But he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
46 down, man, 5-4. Mike, 55. Check 55, Mike. In your face. He's checking.
To throw is Wentz. He's going to go for it all. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times.
Are you shitting me, bro?
To execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
And they won't block Fletcher Cox, which I understand. That's Fletcher, but it's been happening all game.
Fletcher Cox in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. They'll go for it. It's Locke. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
Look at that. I'm running the cover 2, and nobody drops back.
Seal it. It's a touchdown. Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end the ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively.
Oh, look. Tank shows up on the very last play of the game.
The only time they would use it.